Visionplus has been and still is a leading stock market service provider. From training to coaching, we cover it all. Try both our software as well as our coaching site, completely free for 10 days without obligation. No credit card is needed to sign up for the trial. The trial subscription will be automatically canceled for you at the end. Visionplus.com, your stock market service center. Real-time coaching has been created. We search and classify critical reports and technical movements. You can visualize or hear the best buying and selling opportunities. Get real-time advice all day long and 3 live coaching shows per day. Let us do the work and save your time for trading. Try marketgurus.tv free without obligation for 10 days in the menus above. Market Vision Plus is the trading companion of so many investors. Make your fundamental and technical analysis easy with Canada's #1 stock market decision-making software. Research, decide, and follow your positions with Market Vision Plus. See the menus just above this program and try Market Vision Plus for 10 days without any obligation after the show. When it comes to day trading, Trader Plus is the right tool. Track 50 quotes simultaneously. Create dozens of quick lists. Display as many as 30 real-time intraday charts at the same time. Watch the action with candlesticks or bar charts as fast as 10 seconds. See the market by sectors. Use the chart models already prepared for you. Try Trader Plus for 10 days in the menu above without any obligation.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Swing Trading Show, Tuesday, June 2nd, 2015. Well, first, the market were going down this morning until the situation changed, and they're back on track. We have a little plus on the Nasdaq at New York and the SPY, while on the TSX a little bit bigger with 65. And but you know, for one thing, we were right about the bottom on the energy sector, the mining sector, and the gold sector. Actually, the mining sector began a new bullish cycle to this morning at 9:35. In China, the dollar rose above the yen for the first time since late 2002. You know, they're talking about a record, but there's no more record today because the yen is coming back up and the US dollar back down. And nothing's changing in Greece yet, and there was only one news about Manitowoc. There wasn't anything very interesting in the news today, and but there are interesting movement on the market. So look at the U.S. dollar today, really going down. So that's helping the resources as well, and all of the other currencies are going up. And the Japan market is totally sideways. We have the same situation on a multiple support for the Hang Seng in China and the London market, which is nearly sitting on its support as well. So look, this morning the SP 500 was going to break down almost until it's been rescued. So it's now positive, but remains within its same movement again. On the Dow Jones and Nasdaq is a little bit positive, as I said, but it's not reversing the situation. The Dow Jones as well. You know, so they were just close to break down, both of them. It never happened, and the market came back. So is it going to be reported for later? I don't know, but I mean, it's a kind of nice save that we've seen on the market. So the TSX is back within its neutral trend here, and until it goes lower or higher, there's not much to do about the index itself. But there are some sectors that are moving. So let's see the gas. First of all, let's look at the gas on the daily chart. So the gas is going down near its support. So sooner or later, it should be the end of this bearish cycle, and we should expect some rebound. Not yet, but soon. And as you can see, the energy sector has begun a new bullish cycle this morning, and it's right on trend. So that's the bottom situation is more than confirmed now, because we've started a little bullish cycle. And what about the gold? The gold also went up this morning, and it was a bottom situation, and the stocks remained on the upside. There's no breakout or nothing, but it's, so I believe it's just a hold so far. Don't buy anymore, but hold your stock in the gold sector. And then now look at the mining. The mining began a new bullish cycle this morning. And Nevsun is still very positive. Dominion Diamond has reached its stop now. It's time to take some profit if you're in there. And but who is responsible of this movement this morning? It's Hudbay, that started at 9:35. Let's see it in 1 minute, maybe. Yeah, at 9:35, and we got a little a second movement not long ago, and it is over already. And you have First Quantum that has shown the same movement also. So that was an entrance point in swing trading, and it was a good trading in day trading also today. And even tech resources, because they all have shown the same movement at 9:35 this morning. So the consumer discretionary sector yesterday was like breaking out, but it's thing of the past. The movement came back today. And the mining, I said, was beginning a new bullish cycle, and that's about it. All other sectors are still either they're going up or down. They're not changing anything within their very neutral situation here on a very important support. So there's no indication of any direction yet on those movement. So the two best, even the gold remains sideways, but the two best movement for the last 2 days are the financials. But I mean, that's not again a nice entry point, because it's just a pullback within its downtrend. And for the industrial, we would have thought here that the railroad company are responsible for that, but they're not actually, because what you see here is not happening on Canadian Natural Railways, and it's not happening on CP also, which remains at where the level they were yesterday. It's Air Canada, because Air Canada took off here at 1340, yes, a few days ago, and ever since the stock kept rising. So if you have a position right now, it would be a good place to diminish the position and get some protection against against any correction. So you sell some and you put a stop loss at price paid if you did participate in that movement not long ago, few days ago. So okay, and we have a few questions here. In the recovery in energy stock today temporarily, or is the recovery in energy stock today temporarily, or can we buy? But we cannot give any guarantee on the continuity of this movement. First of all, we have identified the oversold situation that was here at the bottom and identified it as an entry point. 2 days ago, when the bullish cycle began, it was still a nice place. But now we're 3 days into the increase. So if you look at this, I mean, it's quite higher. Will it continue? Should you buy? If you did not buy at the bottom here, should you buy there? If you look at just USO itself, it was like 19 and it's now almost 21. So there's almost 8-9% up since that time. Will it continue? That's an answer that I don't have, because this formation still very valid, and that's going to be hard to break. It will continue a little bit, but I don't think it's going to go very far for the next few days. I think it should slow down whenever it reaches the double resistance that we have here. Let's see the stocks. The stocks are showing something different. It looks like that it is here at the beginning of a new bullish cycle. We're a little bit past half of the day, so the volume is not that bad. It's going to be not a very large volume, but a decent volume by the time the day ends. So what do we find? You have to look at the stock one by one and say, okay, what do I do with this? Should I buy Precision Drilling? What's the potential? There is a potential, but the potential is until 9:30, not $9.30. I mean, so because facing this triple resistance already, I would be surprising that it'll go further. Then you have Paramount Resources that just begins a new bullish cycle, but look, the volume is so low. Is it still a place to take a position? Yes, but again, you have, which is a lot, 33 to 37 is $5, so there's quite a bit of percentage there. You have another one here that is reversing its downtrend. I like that one, Torque Oil and Gas. So the movement is quite positive, and there are a few like that bounce back. But there is a sell signal right underneath the place where the whole movement started.
Find answers to your questions by emailing your host at btm@decisionplus.com.
5 good reasons to manage your investments with National Bank Direct Brokerage. Commission fees fixed at $9.95 anytime for all clients and starting at only $6.95 for active investors. No administrative fees if you hold at least $20,000 in your accounts. Registered accounts available in U.S. currency. Powerful tools to help you manage your portfolio. Award-winning customer service and satisfaction levels amongst the highest in the industry. To learn more, visit nbdb.ca or call us now.
Real-time coaching has been created. We search and classify critical reports and technical movements. You can visualize or hear the best buying and selling opportunities. Get real-time advice all day long and 3 live coaching shows per day. Let us do the work and save your time for trading. Try marketgurus.tv free without obligation for 10 days in the menus above.
Okay, we're back on the energy sector. There are so many stocks that makes that movement today, like Precision Drilling and Paramount and Torque Oil. And you have to consider one thing. We have a double support in most of the places. The stock are beginning a new bullish cycle. In many cases, it's overbought already. So it kind of cooled me off a little bit because I would have been more fun not seeing the oscillator showing the end of the movement. And there's still this sideways formation there. So the risk is a little bit higher because it's going to be tough for the movement to continue. But no matter, if you consider buying on the jump here on the support, remember that underneath its support here, like $9 for this particular stock is an exit point. And we have the same on everything. At exit point 39 on AltaGas, can you buy it right now? It's a very low volume on the movement. So buying here would be like if you would have bought here, there, and there, and there. Okay, so if you have a little bit of a bounce back, you can take some money, but you know, so far it's still a movement inside the downtrend. So in many cases, I prefer Ranging River here, which looks nicer, and there are so many also others that looks like they're aiming towards the sky again. But I mean, the movement is very I'd say not that impressive. What's impressive is the number of stocks that jump up today. So that tells me that it cannot be a private investor movement. It's got to be institutional somewhere, because if you add all of those stocks going up and all of those volume, at the end, it makes quite a bit of volume. So because the movement is touching most of the stock of the sector, I'd say that chances that the movement continues for a couple of days are good. Shall we wait to buy Tech B today? And where do you see next entry point? But look, this is the mining movement. So everyone went up. Not everyone, but all of those stocks. Hudbay, First Quantum, and Tech are going up. So if you didn't buy it yet, you know, it is a strong movement. There's no doubt about that. I like the movement. The one I like the most is Hudbay, personally, because it's the strongest. First Quantum is not too bad, but the worst is Tech. So as Tech has been weaker than the other stock of its same category, I would not choose this one. It seems like it has more potential, but it's actually bidding on worse stock because it's the weakest so far. So I'd say we got a nice upswing there, but I would not choose that one. I would choose that Bay or even First Quantum before. But you know, Mario is asking how much money would be considered to be a good profit on a trade, $100, $250, or $500. It depends on the money that you have. It depends on the money that you put on the trade, and it depends how long this is too. Are you talking about swing trading, day trading? If you buy, let's say, 15,000 a position of $15,000. And 5 seconds after you sell it with $100 in profit, it's a lot. But if you take $100 in profit in 2 days, it's not a lot. So it's a very tough question to answer. It depends. So many things cannot be answered this way. Hi, Michel. Following what you said about the energy sector, should I sell my HEU? HEU, it's doing like, but how much you paid? You paid $380, and it's at $380. Oh, for an even trade, I think it's just like if you would buy it right now with you. It's not that bad. It's a good movement. Well, I mean, while you're in there, while you're on the trend, and while there is no breakdown anywhere, I don't know, I would consider holding this position still a little bit. Thank you very much for attending. We'll see you tomorrow.